Welcome back to EVS class. In the previous class, we have learned some experiments with water. So today, I am here with a new lesson, that is a treat for mosquitoes. Now you think, how to treat mosquitoes? Yes? Okay, let us see. Before that, you look at these images. What do you see? Yes, you see some places where water is stagnant. These places give a good treat for mosquitoes to breed and increase in the number. Mosquitoes can easily breed in these places by allowing the water to stagnate. Let us see in detail. Now, can you see some students here? Yes? Okay. What are they doing? Do you know? Yes, they are having a conversation with each other. Do you want to hear what they are talking? Let us hear what they are talking. Rajat is back at school today. He had been absent for many days. So Ardi asked to Rajat, "How are you now?" Rajat replied, "I'm all right." Jaskrat asked to Rajat, "You must have played a lot while you were at home." Rajat replied, "Who wants to play when you have fever?" On top of it, I had to take a bit of medicine. I even had a blood test. So Jaskarat asked, "A blood test? Why? It must have been very painful." So what is that blood test? Blood test is a test of a sample of blood to determine blood group, presence of infection or other pathological condition. After that, Rajat replied, "Actually, when the needle pricked my finger, it felt like an ant bite. They took 2 to 3 drops of blood and sent it for testing. That is how we came to know that I had malaria." Nancy asked, "But you get malaria when a mosquito bites you?" Rajat replied, "Yes, but we find out by the blood test." Jaskira told, "There are a lot of mosquitoes in my house these days, but I did not get malaria." Nancy told, "Who says that every mosquito bites causes malaria? Malaria spreads only by the disease-carrying mosquitoes." Ardi said, "All mosquitoes look the same to me." But Rajat told that time there must be some difference. More than 3,000 different types of mosquitoes can be found in the earth. Some of the most common types of mosquitoes are Culex, Aedes, Anopheles, etc. After that, Nancy asked to Rajat, "Did they take the blood from the place where the mosquito had bitten you?" Rajat replied, "Of course not. How do I know when and where the mosquito bite me?" Nancy asked, "But how could they find out that you had malaria by your blood test? Do you think they could see something in the blood?" Now Rajat is telling how blood test is done. After taking the blood on a glass slide and place it under the microscope. This microscope makes things look 1,000 times bigger. The details inside the blood can be seen clearly. So, with the help of microscope, we can know if there is any disease or infection in the blood. So, malaria spreads through female mosquitoes, that is Anopheles. What other diseases can be caused by mosquito bites? Do you know? Yes, dengue, chikungunya, elephantiasis, yellow fever, etc. are the diseases spread by mosquitoes. What do you do in your house to protect yourself from mosquitoes? Yes, you can do these other things. Don't let water collect around your house. Fill up the pits. Next, keep the water pots, coolers, and tanks clean. They should be dried every week. Use mosquito nets to protect yourself. Spray kerosene if water has collected at some place. What is the medicine for malaria? Do you know? No. From early times, the dried and powdered bark of the cinchona tree was used to make a medicine for malaria. Earlier, people used to boil the bark powder and strain the water which was given to patients. Now, tablets are made from this. After that, Ardi told, I also had to get a blood test done, but they took a syringe full of blood. The blood test showed that I had anemia. Rajat asked, what is that anemia? Ardi told, anemia is the condition of less hemoglobin or iron in the blood. The doctor gave some medicine to give me strength. He also said that I should eat jaggery, amla, and more green leafy vegetables because these have iron. Nancy told, how can there be iron in our blood? Jaskirat told, there was something about this in the newspaper yesterday. Rajat laughing and said, so then you ate iron or what? Ardi told, silly, this is not the iron used to make this case. I don't know exactly what it was. After I ate a lot of vegetables and whatever the doctor had said, my hemoglobin went up. What are the problems caused by anemia? Here you can see the anemia common in Delhi school. 17th November 2007, thousands of children studying in the Municipal Corporation School in Delhi suffer from anemia. This is affecting both their physical as well as mental health. Due to anemia, children do not grow well and their energy level are low. This also affects their ability to study properly. Now, health checkups are being done in the schools and health cards are being made for all the children. Anemic children are also being given iron tablets. So, these are the problems caused by anemia. After that, Jaskira told to other students, there is a poster on malaria just outside our class. So, everyone goes out to look. After seeing that, Rajat told, the poster says something about larvae. What are those? Nancy replied, they are baby mosquitoes, but they don't look like mosquitoes at all. So Ardi asked, where did you see them? Nancy replied, there was an old pot lying behind our house. It was full of water for some days. When I looked there, I saw some tiny thread like grey things swimming. I was surprised when Mummy told me that these had come out of the eggs which mosquitoes lay in water. They are called larvae. I also heard something about this on the radio. Rajat asked, what did you do? Nancy replied, Papa immediately threw away the water. He cleaned and dried the pot and kept it upside down so that no water would collect. Jaskirad asked, Shazia auntie told me that even flies spread diseases, especially stomach problems. Rajat replied, but flies don't bite. Then how do they spread diseases? So, Rajat is replying, the following diseases are spread by flies: dysentery, cholera, typhoid, anthrax, etc. When a fly sits on contaminated material, harmful germs stick to its legs. When the same fly sits on the food, the germs get transferred to the food. Thus, a fly spread various diseases. Now, I am going to tell about an incident, that is, a scientist peeps into a mosquito's stomach. Do you want to hear? Yes? Okay, let us hear. This interesting incident took place almost 100 years ago. A scientist found out that mosquitoes spread malaria. Let us read about this discovery in his own words. My father was a general in the Indian Army. I studied to become a doctor. But what I really liked was reading stories, writing poetry, music, and drama. In my free time, I enjoyed doing all this. In those days, thousands of people used to die from a disease that we know called malaria. The disease was found in areas where there was a lot of rain or in swampy places. Swampy places means an area of low-lying land that is frequently flooded. People thought that the illness was caused by some poisonous gas that came from the dirty swampy areas. They gave it the name malaria, which means bad air. One doctor had seen tiny germs in the blood of one of the patients. When he observed it under a microscope, but he could not understand how this had got into the patient's blood. My professor had some ideas about this. I think that this may be carried by some kind of mosquito. As his student, I spent all my time chasing mosquitoes to catch and observe. We used to carry empty bottles and chase mosquito after mosquito. Then we would put the mosquitoes into a mosquito net in which there was a patient of malaria. The mosquitoes would have a feast. Biting these patients, the patients were paid 1 anna for following one mosquito to bite them. Anna means a form of currency used earlier in India. I will always remember those days at the hospital in Secunderabad. How we used to cut open the mosquito's stomach and peep into it. I would spend hours and hours bent over the microscope. By night, my neck would be stiff and my eyes could not see clearly. It used to be very hot, but we dare not fan ourselves, as all the mosquitoes would fly off in the breeze. Once I also fell ill with malaria. I spent months like this with the microscope, but could not find anything. One day we caught a few mosquitoes that looked different. They were brownish with spotted wings. When I looked into the stomach of one of the female mosquitoes, I saw something black there. I looked closer. I saw that these tiny germs looked just like the ones that were found in the blood of malaria patients. At last, we had the proof. Mosquitoes did spread malaria. In December 1902, Ronald Ross got the highest award for his discovery, the Nobel Prize for Medicine. That's all in this lesson. So, see you next class. Bye bye.